Hi, this is Claire. Today we're going to talk about uphill lies and downhill lies and how to play them for the best results. Before we do that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. So, the first shot we're going to talk about is the uphill lie. This is probably everybody's favorite. If you're not going to have a flat lie, an uphill lie is the favorite one. Couple things we're going to do. Because we're going uphill, the ball will tend to fly higher and not as far as like your normal 8-iron. So let's say I hit my 8-iron about 130 yards. If I'm uphill and I need it to go about 130 yards, I'm probably going to go ahead and hit my 7-iron because the ball's going to go higher than normal because it's kind of like a launch pad, that uphill. Couple things in the setup, and that's where it really is a little bit different than a flat lie. What I want you to kind of remember is ball placement will be determined by whatever foot is uphill. So as a right-hand golfer, if I have an uphill shot, I am going to play that ball a little forward in my stance or forward of middle of my stance. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tilt my body to match the slope of the hill. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to go ahead and let myself just go with the hill. As I'm swinging, I'm going to swing with the hill. So I'm not going to take it up and swing down like it's a flat lie. If I do, I will shove the club into the ground. What I found early on when I was playing uneven lies is when I have a very severe uphill or downhill lie, I will not take a full backswing. So I will shorten this up because if I take a fuller swing, gravity tends to pull us off the ball. We tend to lose our balance or move where we can't get the club back to the ball. So again, another reason to use a little more club. So again, ball a little more forward. I'm going to tilt with the hill, a little shorter backswing. I am going to try though to get my weight to shift to the left side. So I want to really be careful I don't fall back down the hill. So we're really fighting gravity at this time. The one other thing that can happen is, and it doesn't always happen, but this is kind of a rule of thumb, is when you're uphill, the ball would tend to try to go left on you a little bit, okay? The higher lofted club you use, the more left the ball is going to try to go. So you may find instead of aiming at the flagstick, you aim a little to the right side of the green and let the hill bring the ball back to the left. So again, ball a little more forward in my stance, so towards my uphill foot. I'm going to tilt with the hill, a little shorter backswing, and I'm still going to try to hit ball then divot. That's how I want you to set up and hit an uphill shot. Our next shot that we're going to talk about is that dreaded downhill lie. Very difficult shot. A couple things we want to do. One, because we're downhill, now the ball's going to come out lower than normal. So what you would do is go with more loft. So instead of an 8-iron, you might go 9-iron because the ball's going to come out lower. This will help the ball get a little more height. Again, like we talked about a minute ago, we are going to play the ball placement off the foot that's the most uphill. So as a right-handed golfer, when I'm hitting a downhill lie, I am going to play that ball more towards my right foot. As I set up, I am going to let my body tilt with the hill. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to let myself go with the hill. The main thing on a downhill lie is that we are going to pick that club up on the takeaway a little more steep. So we want you to swing with the hill. We can't be swinging like it's a flat lie, else we will hit way behind it. The same thing goes with this. I might not take a full swing. in the backswing, especially because I don't want to lose my balance. Ball back in my stance. Again, I'm going to go with the hill. My backswing will be a little bit steeper. And I'm still going to try to hit ball then divot. That's how you hit a downhill lie. Tough shot, work on it, try to find a spot that's got a little downhill lie that you can practice. A downhill lie, that ball would tend to want to go right on you also, so remember that. Uphill lie, the ball tends to go left. Downhill lie, the ball tends to go to the right. Doesn't always, but that's kind of the rule of thumb. If you like these tips, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel.